Hello students, I am going to tell summary of chapter 1 of book Footprints without read the chapter. A Triumph of Surgery is about a small dog, Tricky, who was always indulged by his rich mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, with tasty and unhealthy treats several times a day. Out of love, she would overfeed her pet. Gradually, Tricky gained oodles of weight and became lazy. He hardly exercised or went out for a walk due to his bloated structure. In due course of time, he became bulky, and his lack of movement worried Mrs. Pumphrey. Soon, she consulted Mr. James Herriot, a veterinary surgeon, for treatment of her lethargic dog. Mr. Herriot was shocked to see Tricky's condition and took him to the hospital. He knew Mrs. Pumphrey's overindulgence would never let her pet dog lead a healthy lifestyle. He took the dog along with him and put him on a hospital bed. The dog didn't move for the first 2 days and didn't eat any food either. On the third day, Tricky went outside and played with other bigger dogs in the hospital. He ate the food that was given to him and also licked the bones of other dogs for the leftover food. Mr. Herriot gave a balanced diet to Tricky along with plenty of physical exercises. Gradually, Tricky's condition started improving, and he started fighting with other dogs for meals. His mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, would send eggs so that her pet didn't starve and get enough energy to recover from the treatment. However, James Herriot and his partners would eat eggs daily for breakfast. Further, Mrs. Pumphrey also sent bottles of wine to enrich Tricky's blood, but those again were consumed by Mr. Herriot and his partners. He felt sorry for eating the food that was sent by Mrs. Pumphrey for Tricky. Soon, as the little dog started showing signs of improvement, the vet decided to call the wealthy lady as she was very worried about her pet's condition. When she arrived in the hospital to fetch her pet, Tricky was very happy and jumped on her. Mrs. Pumphrey was filled with gratitude towards Mr. Herriot for curing her dog and felt she couldn't thank him enough for the wonder he had done to her pet. She felt this was indeed a triumph of surgery. Conclusion of A Triumph of Surgery. The chapter A Triumph of Surgery signifies how rich parents indulge their children with expensive items, which prove harmful to their kids' health in the long run. How rich parents indulge their children with expensive items, which prove harmful to their kids' health in the long run. Thank you all for listening, and try to learn this summary would help you all from exam point of view. Bye.